the cloud demons themselves, man. We back with more demon updates. You feel me? These motherfuckers is demons.
Lil Nooney homie Glock Boy Stank Man, a viral clip of him what seems like he dissing Jada brother Lil 50. Let's jump straight into it.
50, damn! My bad! Y'all know never. You right. I'm fronting my. I got a lot of flavors. Of a lot of dead niggas.
Cut it shot.
You could tell by niggas' backgrounds they be broke still in the hood. And I know it's stinking there. I just know it's stinking there.
Bump smoking.
Look at the lamp. I know it's stank.
My cousin.
Look at the light.
I'm stretching you.
The light.
He said,
I'ma say this, Jada. What is you shocked and what is you surprised for? I don't know if this is an old video. I don't know if this is something new. You know what I'm saying? But the simple fact is Jada, you thought because, you know what I'm saying, you messing around with Lil Nooney, you think that that's going to stop his homies and his entourage from dissing your little brother. Take this in perspective, Jada, and don't never forget this. When Fullychop and your brother dropped their first song, one of the bars in there was that pretty much they was indicating that they blew down Lil Nooney.
Right.
That was pretty much one of the songs where he started pretty much trolling Lil Nooney, and he pretty much gave Lil Nooney a oop, if you ask me. Your brother was in that video. So which means is that your brother was with the BS. Your brother knew that what was going on between his crew and Fullychop and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So just because you decided to do some of the dumbest, goofiest stuff in the world and put your life on the line and everybody else associated with you and you want to go mess with Lil Nooney, don't think that Stanking them and anybody else around, they got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if your brother was alive, let's be honest with you, you wouldn't be messing with Lil Nooney.
You wouldn't even be messing with him. You wouldn't even be messing with him. So it's like, so my question about this whole situation is, so did Lil Nooney make your little PP wet or something, like while he was alive dissing your brother? While your brother was alive and he was dissing him, was that just making you wet or something? And then as soon as your brother died, you like, oh shit, I'm finna talk to him. And then you came up with every excuse in your head on why it's okay for you to talk to him. You know? Is that what happened? Because I just don't understand the simple fact of my little brother got killed. The person that my little brother was into it with, I'ma go date. On top of the little nigga being 16 years old and you 21. Like, why all your friends, you hang around all these young dudes, you fucking a nigga that's 5 years younger than you, underage for real. This is illegal. Where's the police? FBI, open up! Where's the popo?
You'll still be with Fullychop, your brother, Vic, and all them dudes.
Right.
And you'll still be trolling and dissing all of their ops.
Exactly.
The same way you was when your brother was alive.
Fucking goofy.
Let's not forget, that On the Couch TV interview, you was in that interview. You not one time was trying to get your little brother and Fullychopping them to talk about their music or none of that. You was allowing them to speak on street things. You was allowing your brother to pull out an ARP and all of that. So your brother knew what was going on. You messed up and went against the grain and started dating this man. Don't think that they owe you no sense of respect. They really probably laughing at you behind closed doors.
Talking about probably. They're definitely laughing at you. They're laughing at your dumb ass behind closed doors. They are laughing at you. They trust and believe. They in them group chats. When your ass not around, they clowning and laughing at you. Like, yeah, we was dissing our little dead ass brother. Now his dumb ass she's sucking Dino. Now.
Because I know I would. Bruh. I know every time we go on the smoke break, every time we venture off, I'll be like, Nooney, boy, you playing chess with them. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Whether if Lil Nooney like her or not, he always got information on Fullychop and his homies. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Jada knows personal things. So I feel like Lil Nooney is just playing chess with Jada. I don't feel like that man is about to marry that girl. I don't feel like that
damn
man,
well. What street nigga that wave guns and diss ops talking about marrying any damn body?
Even probably want to really get serious with that girl.
No.
He's using her for clout to get at Fullychop and all of them.
I'm
just
being
trolling.
Honest with you. He using her to troll.
He using Jada, to get at Fullychop, Vic and all them dudes, he just trolling them dudes. That man ain't about to get serious with Jada. Come on, man. But like I'm gonna say again, I don't know if this is an old video or the D man. D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about man ain't never straight into.
I told y'all, let me do it.
And let them dudes just be straight capping in their raps. Let's jump straight into it.
Yo, y'all right, dude. One more day, and y'all not doing shit. Y'all not doing shit. Both of my kids. I told y'all, Lil Mike on the punch. What just tell me? I'm put up for a nigga how you put up for a nigga who's that way when your homie told these niggas what a nigga was at? Cause I seen it myself. And these niggas told me, I don't get police. And these niggas told me, oh, we put up. Y'all put up, and I just told y'all this nigga was on the porch. Y'all niggas not ready to get y'all feet wet. Internet, y'all niggas not ready to come out 50 this, 50 that. You got out of jail, made a diss song, got off the bed, still. Who you smoke? Jada right here? Jada right here who know everything? Jada right here? Who you smoke? Whoa. The handler is locked up. Who you smoke? Whoa. Who did you smoke?
Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you gonna be fly and fresh as hell, man. All right, link in the description. They.us. Go shop.
My point, stop playing with me.
You smoking Dino on a nigga that was dissing your brother, so it's like, what are you really talking about?
Them weak songs,
you trying to go tit for tat?
The songs ain't
your song's weak as hell too. Please don't do that.
Even weak, they rock, but you bapping. Stop bapping. You got the internet believing that you really one of the young niggas in Chicago that do.
I'm sure he don't speak.
He don't.
You told me that because what happened?
Jada, man, of course you gotta laugh for the moment.
You don't post the.
Listen to what folks in the background said.
Jada,
man, of course you gotta laugh for the moment. One of the young niggas in Chicago that do.
I'm sure he don't speak.
He don't.
You told me that because what happened?
You told me they was just sliding though. What happened? Listen what she said.
Jada,
man, of course you gotta laugh for the moment.
Of course you gotta laugh for the moment. Okay, so then we don't believe shit you're talking about then. We don't believe shit you saying because everything you saying is a contradiction. First you said I'd never go against my brother. Now you fucking the nigga that was dissing him. First you said they wasn't sliding. Then you said they shot at somebody, tried to kill them, but they missed. Then you said they was sliding. Then you said you was lying for the moment. So bitch, you just always lying then. You just always lying then. That's what it sounds like to me. You're always lying. Am I correct? You lie for the moment. So why would I believe anything you saying? You just get on the internet and just scream and woof. And got the nerve to say my name? And call me a goofy? And you still broke in the hood, living off a 16, 17-year-old boyfriend that you got? Who got more money than your broke ass? Who you still gotta ask him for money for? I don't be talking about, bro.
Don't post
I'm trying to see where I get this though.
Like they more than what they
Weezy, am I lying though? Do these niggas really get like that, or they just kid up and ride around? They go on niggas' blocks when it's 6 in the morning. Y'all trying to get my nigga to get outside because he signed and he's not finna, and he's not.
Now he signed, but he now you see, when they don't get outside and when they on the internet acting like they killers, they bappers and they capping and they raps. When your boyfriend do it, the nigga that's dissing your dead brother, by the way, when your boyfriend do it, he's smart.
Finna be trying to, guess what? He's the type of nigga that will put something on you niggas' head. He don't have to, he's the ticket. Scoom, use the ticket out of your group. Why do they have the ticket still playing ball? That's how you feel. You and 50 had a conversation or something when like he'd be like, if I pass away, you can merch on me and lie. Y'all had that type of conversation.
No,
like we did.
He had that with you for sure. He
Yeah,
had
I know.
that with you for sure.
But did he have that with you too?
You know.
He had that with you.
Hey, look, Mike. You see her?
With you.
So
my
she
dear
lying
brother,
on
he
him.
had that. Oh my brother, he had that.
Now
with
y'all
his
know
brothers
she
and
be
sisters.
lying on my homie.
What are you talking about?
Now y'all know she be lying on my homie.
Exactly. You hear what she just said? She just make herself sound goofy every
Yeah.
day. And the fact that it's like 16-year-old little boys that's like that understand shit that her grown ass don't is just sad.
I had that type of conversation or something when like he'd be like, if I pass away, you can merch on me and lie. Y'all had that type of conversation.
No,
like we did.
He had that with you for sure.
Yeah, I know.
That with you for sure.
But did he have that with you
Yeah,
too?
you
though?
know.
He had that with you.
Hey, look, Mike. You see her?
With you.
So
He said you had that conversation with you. She said, yeah, I know.
You lying on him
I ain't gonna
this whole
lie,
video. Now y'all
So that means that you just be lying on him.
know she be lying on my
I ain't gonna
homie.
lie,
Now y'all know she be lying on my homie. Now y'all know she be lying on my
bullshit
homie.
not right.
Now y'all know. Now y'all
And here go
But you said they weren't sliding 5 minutes ago. Then you said they.
the part that's so funny. I don't know if nobody peeped it. She said she seen Trap City on the porch. One of the dudes that did had something to do with her brother, and she called somebody else.
Ain't that your brother? Ain't that your brother? Ain't you Big Jada? Ain't you supposed to be the shooter, killer, street girl? Ain't you supposed to be the savage? What happened to all that shit?
Shorty, you is not about the streets.
Exactly.
Why you ain't get out the car and bust your fire?
Right.
Where your brother Twan at? How you gonna get on Fullychop for not spinning for your brother, but you never say nothing about Twan sliding?
And if that nigga would have did that and killed that boy on that porch, your ass wouldn't have did nothing for that nigga when he was in jail. Your ass would have laughed at him and called him stupid for I don't know how long. So cut all that cap shit out.
That's his brother. That's y'all brother. Y'all share the same mama. I don't know about the dad. I don't want to assume and speculate nothing, but I know for sure the mama. Why y'all not doing nothing? Why y'all not getting busy? Why y'all not busting y'all, switching y'all Drake? I don't really understand that, John. Then it's funny to me because if you go look at the On the Couch TV interview, your brother was sitting there with an ARP in his jacket. Fullychop had a switch in his hand. And not one time did I see you in that vlog say, you know what, man, this ain't the life for you. You need to go do whoop, 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 whoop. Man, you was cool with that, man, activities.
Exactly. And that's my whole point. Shout out to D's Media. You was cool. You taking pictures with your brother dropping Ys and throwing up gang signs and dropping gang signs, and he got an ARP and he got to show it to us every 5 seconds. You was cool with all of that. You was proud of it. You was happy that he got some clout. You was extremely happy that he had clout now. You was happy that he was gang banging. So much so that his ops was your ops. Speedy was your favorite op. You ain't say, hold on, I ain't in the streets. I ain't got no op. That's y'all shit. You ain't say one time, hey, we not on that. Put the guns down. If we finna do this video, y'all talk about y'all music and promote y'all music. Stop doing all that. You ain't do none of that, gang. You approved of all this shit. So it's like, what the fuck? Just like Bloodhound Lil Jeff mama and his dad. They approved of this shit. They was texting him. They knew he was outside killing people and shit. They knew. They ain't never stop him. They ain't never call the police. They ain't never say, boy, we ain't raised you like that. They ain't pour no holy water on that nigga or none of that, boy. You approved of all of this shit. And then when he get killed, you want everybody else to go do something about it? Everybody else. And then you got the nerve to get on live. I've literally heard her get on live screaming, actually always yelling. Get on live talking about some, y'all got my brother killed. No, you got your brother killed. Because none of them had the power, none of them had the age to make your brother do none of that shit. If you would have taught your brother that none of this shit was cool, he wouldn't have been doing it. You feel me? If you would have taught your brother, if you didn't approve of this, if you didn't condone in the bullshit that your brother was doing, he wouldn't have been doing it. And even if if he kept doing it, at least when he died, you would have been able to sleep well at night knowing that you tried everything you could have tried to get him out of the streets. You didn't do that. You supported him being in the streets. And then when something street happened to him, now you want everybody's sympathy. That ain't how that shit works.
You was cool with him hanging with Fullychop. You was cool with him hitting up cars.
Exactly.
You was cool with him playing with switches and drakes. It just didn't go how you planned it. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you talking about? That's your ass in the back of the car, and back right here, following him. Seeing him, like, come on, man. Stop
that
all that
young man, because he had no business being in the streets at all.
Exactly.
Hell, Fullychop don't even need to be in the streets.
Motherfucker had no business in the streets. Niggas ain't got no ops for real. These little boys 15 years old, 14, 15, 16 years old. Them niggas ain't got no damn ops. We didn't know up, like, come on, bro.
These dudes really need to be in school.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you never talk about Twan getting in that car and sliding, but you always want Fullychop, Keith, Vic, and Shorty Mob, all them dudes to throw their life away while you and your brother sit and do nothing. Mm-hmm. And let's be honest with you.
Why you fucking
Lil
his
bro
ops?
get you stitchy. You put your life in them dudes' hand. You ain't have a problem with them dudes not sliding until you got with Lil Nooney. Let's keep it a buck. Soon as you got with Lil Nooney, that's when you wanted to start saying, oh, they don't do this and they don't do that. And Trap City was on this day and y'all could have did this, and that. Why you and your brother didn't hop out that car with y'all ski on and let y'all junk loose? And I don't promote that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I hope this video don't promote that type of activity. Please, I hope it don't.
I get what you're saying.
I'm giving an example to say, you want Fullychop to throw his life away for your brother, and you and
you
your
ain't even
brother
willing to
Twan,
do it.
what is y'all doing besides running to the internet, going live?
And this is the send. This is why I call the streets send off. It's just like sendoff.com. They want you to go do a bunch of shit that they not finna do, so that, you know what I'm saying? So that they send you off and they feel better about themselves for them. Because nothing that Jada is saying for them the niggas to go do is gonna bring her little brother back to life. Nothing that she talking about gonna bring them back to life. So it's kind of like, if you not willing to throw your life away for some shit, why do you expect somebody else to do the same thing? You feel me? If you not willing to sacrifice 50 years in jail, why you want somebody else to sacrifice 50 years in jail? Because as soon as them niggas go to jail, you ain't finna help them fight no case. You ain't finna pay for no lawyer. You ain't finna put no money on their books for their whole 40-year bid. You gonna do that shit for 3-4 months. Then you gonna get back on the Instagram and be like, them niggas stupid. I don't know why they killed them. Yeah, why would you go kill somebody? You woo. Then they gonna call you stupid. That's why you don't listen to the internet. You don't listen to these goofy ass people, gang. Especially when it comes to street shit. Because they gonna convince you to go be stupid. Everybody gonna convince you to go be stupid when ain't nobody doing it. Ain't nobody doing the shit. But they gonna tell you that for you to be a real nigga, you gotta go kill him and go to jail for it, and that make you a real nigga. You gotta get shot 55 times. You gotta go to jail for 55 months and 16 days. Otherwise, you ain't no real nigga, or you don't really get like that.
On TikTok, going on Clubhouse, going on Twitch. What have y'all did for y'all brother since he passed away? Since y'all want to keep making it seem like y'all want some revenge and some get back,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Over a situation that your brother should have really been smart enough not to partake in.
Exactly.
If you from Trap City and you hanging out with them dudes, why would you go around Shorty Mob and you know Shorty Mob is BH little homies and BH and Trap City is known rivals? See, that's that not paying attention to what you doing type stuff in the streets. I wouldn't give a damn who Fullychop was hanging around with. If Fullychop, if you rocking out with HB and Shorty Mob, I can't do it, man, because I've been already hanging around these dudes. That's common. That's one-on-one street knowledge. That's why some of y'all shorties don't need to be in these streets. But at the end of the day, Jada, I'm tired of you keep trying to caress these shorties into throwing their life away when you 20-something years old and you never did nothing street, probably other than throwing your paws. Like, we about to stop this junk, man. Lil bro got you stitchy for so long, but now Lil bro no ain't nothing. Man, y'all street dudes better watch who y'all let in y'all business. I bet you PGF is regretting letting this girl around because she know too much. She know too much, man. She know too much, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this is dangerous right here.
Every other day, your ass on Instagram, TikTok live, and YouTube live screaming at motherfuckers. And like D said, shout out D's Media. Like he said, you wasn't talking about none of that shit till you got with Lil Nooney. You wasn't talking about no slide, none of that shit. What is it to slide on? If the person who you said killed your little brother died in this car crash, what are they sliding for? Please explain to me how that makes any fucking sense. What are they sliding for if the person who killed your little brother that you said killed your little brother is already dead? Who and what are they sliding on? It doesn't make any sense. You just want niggas to go throw their life away. And that's weird.
Because y'all don't know, man. She can get on these rants and get to giving Lil Nooney locations. She can get on this rant and, you know, catch a charge or something and want to tell police on y'all. Y'all dudes is dumb, man, for letting this shorty into it. Come on, man. She ain't no real PGF member. What was y'all thinking? Like, that was dumb. I get it. She might have had a crib or whoop, whoop, whoop that y'all could kick back in and do hot stuff and run in and out of. Because
Bro,
I'm pretty
that's
sure
all
y'all
it was,
parents ain't
bro.
going.
That's all it was. Like, she was just a grown girl who had a goofy ass, goofy shit going on, and she was their homie big sister. And when it was time to smoke or, you know what I'm saying, chill or kick it or go live and be loud, or it was time to have somewhere to go at 1 o'clock in the morning because your mama wasn't fucking with what you got going on, you could come over to her crib. And that's cool and all. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, honestly, my homies had big brothers and big sisters and moms who would take us in. Hey, y'all come in here, play the game. Y'all get out the streets, man. Y'all don't be on that block all day, boy. Come over here, baby. I cook for you. You want something to eat? Here, y'all can sit here, play the game. Y'all smoke here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you home after when you ready to go home, or your mama wants you, I'll take you home. Like, I had shit like that going on all the time. But the difference is that they stayed in that place. You see what I'm saying? My homie big sisters and my homie mamas and my homie big brothers and shit like that, they wasn't encouraging us to be in the streets. They was encouraging us to stay out of the streets. You feel what I'm saying? They was encouraging us to leave that shit alone. So if y'all want to smoke weed, play 2K, y'all come do that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't finna have no guns in my house. Y'all ain't finna be on live screaming at my house. And I'm damn sure not gonna be in interviews with you condoning the street shit that you doing. I'm definitely not going to be trying to cling onto whatever clout that I can get from you, even before and after your death. And the sad part about it is you just got to scream long live 50 because he got sent off by his big sister. He got sent off and he didn't have to lose his life, bro. That little boy can't come back, gang. He was 15, bro. He was 15 years old. That nigga didn't even hit puberty yet, for real. The motherfucker didn't barely, like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, he ain't experienced nothing. He was with no disrespect intended, he was a dumbass little boy. He didn't even go to school yet, bro. He didn't even graduate, bro. He didn't have his own crib, his own girlfriend, his own car. He didn't ever get a chance to go to college if he wanted to. He wasn't even old enough to have a damn job, a license. You feel me though? So it's like,